everyone. It is just about 7 o'clock and I just got home from the bar, had a shower, got my little iPads on here, and I'm just making myself a coffee. So I'm gonna sit down and do my morning routine, but really today is all about getting back on track, getting back on a good routine. Last week was just a bit meh, a bit off. My allergies were brutal. I don't know if you can see my poor little nose is like so dry. And then it was also just like that time of the month. So I was not the most productive or on routine or just anything really. It was really just kind of like getting by. So I'm excited to get myself in a much better headspace. And the one good thing about all of that is I really do notice how much my routine really does serve me, like how much I feel better and how much more productive I am. So if nothing else, it just confirms that what I'm doing is working. So the next step to getting back on track is making a bulletproof coffee instead of my like yummy sugary creamer. I find between my lemon water and having a bulletproof coffee that really sets the tone for my nutrition for the day. Then I hopped into my Life Map daily journal. I still really love this journal for getting my mind right and really prioritizing what tasks are important. It also has some mindset and gratitude prompts, so I feel like it's just a really well-rounded view to feel good for my day. And I choose to deeply and completely
love, honor, and accept myself.
Love, honor, and accept myself. I choose to be at the top of my game today.
Having success be easy.
Having success be easy.
And even the effort that I put in.
And even the effort that I put in.
Seems almost effortless.
Seems almost effortless.
I choose to feel so good.
Because I choose to feel so good.
That great performance just flows through me.
That great performance just flows through me.
I choose to feel great.
I choose to feel great.
I choose to do great.
I choose to do great.
I choose to allow great things into my life.
And I choose to allow great things into my life. So this was that tapping video that you just saw me doing. This is like one of my go-tos. They're nice and short. This one and the money magnet cookie is a good one. He has a bunch of like really good quick ones. So you guys know I always go to Brad Yates for my tapping. Alright, so I'm just gonna get myself ready, throw on a podcast. I haven't gotten ready in what feels like so long, so I'm really excited to be feeling kind of cute today. Alright, we're at 9 o'clock on the dot. I have mascara here, but no time for that. So I'm right on schedule. I'm just gonna hop on to my Focus Mates call, get an hour of work crushed out, and then I'll check in with you after that and like really talk to you. So let's get into it. Gotcha. I'm going to be doing a little bit of copywriting and then also going through, we have like our email automations. Thank you, you too. Have a good session. All right, let's have an official check-in now. It's Monday. It is now just about 10 o'clock. It feels amazing to be back on schedule. It's just so crazy how like things are such a domino effect. So like I mentioned last week, I wasn't feeling super great. My eyes were like so swollen all week. So like I didn't get ready. I was taking allergy medicine all week. I had about 8,000 coffees, like didn't eat well, all the things. And one of the ways that I've been kind of getting through those down times is just being like, okay, Megan, like this is just contrast. Like we have to have the bad to know how good the good feels, you know, like we're not going to be on 100% of the time. So I've been trying to be like pretty easy with myself. I did only yoga classes all last week, like just very chill and just keeping that mindset, you know, like this is gonna pass, you're gonna feel better next week, and you have to have these down times to remember how good the good times feel. So I don't know, maybe that's helpful for you guys. I'm actually gonna get changed for my day now. I didn't have time to change before my Focus Mate session. I actually set out some outfits for the week, so I have everything kind of on that rack. The other thing that I'm doing today is I want to test out kind of like switching work locations. I'm super strong in the morning, like I get so much done, and then when I hit that wall, it's like really not productive time. Maybe a switch in location, just shaking up the energy and such might be helpful with that. Trying so hard to be on top of it today, and I literally just made a coffee without putting the cup under it. Cool. It's just after 1 o'clock and I have hit that wall that I was telling you about right on schedule. I was going to change locations like I told you guys, but I have my weekly meeting with Latasha, so I'm just worried if I go somewhere it's going to be a little bit too loud, like in a coffee shop or something. So instead I'm going to switch up the mood. So I just have some essential oils. This one is lemongrass, which I think is supposed to be like invigorating or like energizing. I don't really know, to be honest, but I just want to switch up the vibe. So instead of going to a new location, kind of like bringing in a new element here, something that I've been kind of interested in is this idea of task transitioning. So having like a new scent or a new location or like just something to kind of like switch that and like transition into the next thing. So that's kind of where my head is at with this. I'm gonna get this on, switch up the vibe, change my playlist, and keep on working. Getting my afternoon break out in the sun. It's probably really loud with the fountain, so this is not a continuity error in my vlog. This is just Calgary. It's snowing in the morning. Here I am, chilling in the sunshine in the afternoon. End of workday routine. We are shutting down all of those tabs. It's just about 5 o'clock and the workday is done. I'm going to make a little bit of dinner and hopefully do a little bit of food prep for the next couple days. I feel like that's like the next thing that I could do to help myself, both like energy-wise and fitness-wise and health-wise, etc. While I cook, I'm gonna re-listen to this podcast. This is Andrew Huberman, I think is how you say it, on Jay Shetty's podcast, but it's like all about neuroscience and like all the things that I'm obsessed with, like learning how your brain works and why, and the chemicals that it releases and when, etc. So I highly recommend checking out this episode.
So the sleep toward morning is going to be much.
Next up is washing my face and getting ready for bed before I'm exhausted. So doing this earlier in the night, I try and do it at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, so I'm ready for bed way prior to actually getting tired. And then lastly, right before bed, I go to my habit tracker, which I've now been keeping on the fridge just to keep it front and center, checking off all of my habits that I'd like to finish for the day, and then wrapping it up and heading to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Bye guys.